bohemian life as an artist.
Eternity is about to play a nasty little trick.
Who's that?
On the carefree kids of Pitchboard Cove.
Figured out what you're gonna wear to the party yet tonight? Demons, arise. Yeah! Come heed my bidding on this night of nights.
Halloween, my favorite time of year.
He's one of them.
I'm not afraid of death. I'm going for it.
The party could go on forever in the midnight hour.
Welcome back to the Drive-In Asylum double feature, and we hope that you enjoyed our first movie, Burial Ground. Sam is having some technical difficulties. He was having trouble connecting to the show. The power went out at their place. So he tried this setup where he's using his phone as a hotspot. I don't know how stable his connection is going to be tonight. So I don't know. You guys might be stuck with me just rambling on and on about zombies with potted plants for heads and about maggot faces. Oh, there's Sam.
Hey, I'm having really rough connection.
Yeah. Well, first, tell us what you thought of Burial Ground.
Did you tell everybody what's going on? We're in Burial Ground here in case you didn't
Yes.
pick it up.
You're in a K zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't get to see the end of Burial Ground because all my power's out.
Oh,
So,
well, it's not like you don't know how it ends.
yeah. But it would have been nice to watch. Okay, zombie.
You do look like Zombie. There goes Sam again. So this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure. Well, here he comes again. Everybody's head in this movie was like a potted plant. If you were a zombie, it was a ceramic thing that could be broken open with a sharp rock or implement
Yeah.
to reveal maggot brains underneath.
Can you see me now? I disappeared for a second.
Yeah, I can see you now.
Okay, good. Look at this. If I take this down here, it just looks like I'm like a floating head now.
Yeah, well, we were saying you looked like Zombie.
Okay, good. It totally like disappeared. It came up and it said reload. So if that happens again, that's why I'm disappearing. And like I'm just getting like a still image of you.
Oh, well, maybe I'm just not moving around.
Maybe. I saw Vivi though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's here. She likes to
Yeah.
make one appearance during the show, and this is it. So enjoy her while you can.
Yeah. So I as always enjoy this movie. It looks like everybody else was kind of into the same spirit of it too, so that's good.
You can't place too many expectations on Burial Ground because Burial Ground does not want it. Burial Ground is afraid of commitment. Oh, there goes Sam again. Burial Ground doesn't want any commitment. It's definitely a friends with benefits type thing. It's like, hey, I don't want you hanging out in the house with me after our tryst is done. Like, you just need to go. There's none of the one night stand thing, that's fine, but that means you leave in the morning. That's how Burial Ground is. You're not supposed to think too much about it. Are you there? Are you hearing me?
Just barely. It's like cutting in and out. I'm trying to fix something so that I can stay on.
Oh, okay. So anyway, this movie gives you so much. That's kind of why I like it. That's why I came around to Burial Ground, because there's a lot there. There's a lot going on. There's the whole zombie thing. there's a sliver of a science fiction angle to this, because like we said, that professor was messing around with something that was in that tunnel, or like a supernatural thing. There's sort of like a little bit of that. And then you have this like these decadent idle rich types descending on this manor, and these are people that you're not meant to sympathize with them. You're supposed to look at them and be
Jet
like,
setter.
ew, yeah, is that what rich people do? Or do they have like children that are, well, we won't go there on the program, but you know, there's some really nutty things going on in this film.
Yeah, they were jet setting.
I really missed the setup about who they were, why they were there. Again, I must have gone downstairs to get something.
They just
Can
show up,
someone
especially it's very Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. There's a photo session going on outside, and a zombie just interrupts a photo session.
Oh yeah. That's another thing that I like about this movie, is so much of the zombie action takes place in broad daylight.
Yeah,
That's kind of unusual. Like usually, I mean, not totally unusual, but I like that when it's broad daylight and there are zombies around you, and it was this idyllic setting. It's this nice sunny and beautifully kept grounds, by the way. Um,
oh yeah,
Earlier in the first segment, I thought we made an allusion to the fact that this was an abandoned manor, but it really wasn't. There was a staff there taking care of it.
yeah, yeah. They had they sent that poor maid into the tunnels.
What the hell? They didn't learn their lesson. By it's bad enough that the maid got her head cut off. And can we talk about why she was allowing them to cut her head off? Like, what the hell? She couldn't have done anything to save her ass. Come on. Was that the dumbest death in the movie? Oh, there goes Sam again. Well, I think it was the dumbest death in the movie. There was a lot of that, with people just standing around while the zombies get closer and closer. At the end, where they come upon that monastery, and thanks to Chip Lammy, by the way, for this screen cap, where they were serving J&B at breakfast. Although we really don't know if it was breakfast, because there was an allusion to the fact that everybody had slept really late. It might have even been 10:30. Okay, like that late. I I never know what other people's sleeping in really late is, because I tend to sleep really, really late. But these people were having J&B with their breakfast. First meal of the day. So you really got to sympathize with that. I think that shows that they were, I think it's, you know, that's what kind of people they were. They were those kind of people. That's why they were bad and they needed to be eaten by zombies.
Yeah, they're paying for it, whatever it is.
Whatever it is. I still haven't figured out a lot of their stories.
Yeah, I think I don't. They that's why this is Blind Daddy to me, because they just kind of come into this world in this this chaos.
Yeah.
It's I forgot how gross they are though, and I ate sushi during the first part, especially when the maggots were in their faces of the zombies.
Ew.
So not my best move.
Yuck.
Yeah, the zombies in the beginning are gross. Also, that first shot is a definite zombie ripoff when they first appear. They're coming out of the dirt, comes right from it.
Oh, there's so many zombie ripoffs in this, including that glass in the face bit. Okay.
Yeah,
It was exactly the same.
yeah, but they did it. They ripped off Dawn of the Dead, and then they ripped off the ripoff of Dawn of the Dead, and
And then the
where
zombie
somebody was
trip.
right. Yeah,
it somehow
Sure,
managed to
somebody.
pull her through that glass and kill her from a cut on her face, I guess, is what killed her. And then the zombie fell
Yeah,
backwards off the roof and just left her body there. That's why she was able to eat the little boy when he when he
yeah.
found her. She, the relationships in this film were just so fascinating.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Do you think this is one of your favorite Italian zombie films?
Excuse me.
Do you think this is one of your favorite Italian zombie films?
It's up there. Yeah, it's not as much as Zombie or Killing Birds, but it's definitely up there.
Oh, you said Killing Birds. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Like you that's how much you love Killing Birds.
I love Killing Birds. Yeah,
You know how much I love that movie.
yeah.
Well, we did do it on the show.
I'm glad. It looks like a lot of people enjoyed it too, so that makes me feel good.
Yeah. Thanks for coming back, everybody. And we remind you to please click like on the video. And if you really like us, share.
And I apologize in advance of however bad my stream is. I'm sure it's horrible.
No, actually, you seem fine. There's just a little bit of a delay, I think.
Yeah, I have enough juice to probably do this segment. Hopefully, we get our power back before the last segment. We'll see.
I know. I feel like we should economize. Maybe.
Yeah. Would you
So
like me to
anything else?
talk about the next movie then?
Yes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Midnight Hour while we still have a connection?
Yeah. So Midnight Hour originally aired on November 1st, 1985, a Friday night. And it's about teenagers getting in trouble in the town of Pitchford Cove. One of the kids, Bill, you'll recognize, Phil, is Davy from Burnt Offerings, all grown up, Lee Montgomery. And Mary is Dee Dee Pfeiffer from Vamp. Mitch is Peter DeLuise. Vinny is LeVar Burton. I don't have to tell anyone who that is. And Melissa is Sherry Belafonte, who was in Time Walker, a movie that is real bad. They steal a bunch of costumes and artifacts from the museum, and by doing that, they accidentally release Melissa's great grandmother, Lucinda Cavender, who was a slave who became a vampire voodoo queen, and that unleashes all sorts of hell in the town. The dead walk, all manner of things happen. Also, this movie has a ton of copywritten music in it, probably.
Whoops, looks like we lost Sam again. Well, this was an ad that I found in the newspaper for when this first debuted on TV, which, as Sam said, was November 1st. So technically, it was the day after Halloween. Remember that movie? The Day After Halloween? Well, this was first broadcast on the day after Halloween. And, is it still a Halloween party if you have a Halloween party on November 1st? You know how, like, sometimes Halloween is on a Friday and November 1st is a Saturday, but you could have a Halloween party that night. Is it still Halloween? Because I feel really sad and empty when I have to celebrate Halloween on November 1st. Well, the Midnight Hour wasn't afraid to go there. Here's something I dug up in the newspaper, and it's just a different framing. And here's a promo shot. Spoiler alert, when some crazy shit happens in this film.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, sorry. Also, I'm sure we lost a bit. Clarence Boddicer's in this from RoboCop, Kurtwood Smith, and Dick Van Patten, Wolfman Jack, and Cindy Morgan, who is Lacey Underall in Caddyshack. So, yeah, this did come out in DVD in 2000, but that one's out of print, and it's like about $400 or $500. So to buy. So good luck getting it. If you have it, I'll be breaking in during the purge.
So wait, you said it was because of music rights?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. But there's a ton of TV movies that haven't come out, so I'm really not sure why. And as Mike brought up, this gets a lot of love on social media, so a lot of people remember this fondly.
Somebody commented and said there was a Smith song on the soundtrack.
Yeah, the only
original-
Smith song they ever recorded. How soon is now?
I loved that
Or
one
it just-
song band, the Smiths.
Yeah, that one song they did. That's the only one that most people know, right?
They're that one hit wonder, the Smiths. You know, when Morrissey plays in your theater, you're not allowed to have any meat in the building at all. And there's a rider in his contract that says you can't look at him. True story. You're not allowed to look at him. If you happen to see him backstage or something, you keep your eyes averted. This is like the second segment by Ouija board. This is a good concept.
I should just text you stuff and you can just read what I'm saying. And I'll have no idea if you say it or not.
So, Sherry Belafonte, you said she was in
Yeah.
Time Walker.
Yeah.
I don't remember her from
A
that
bunch
film.
of stuff. Yeah, she was in a ton of stuff.
Her last name is.
I'm sure everybody
is she
recognizes her.
Is she related to Harry Belafonte? Well, there goes Sam again. All right, so maybe this would be a good time to do the drink segment because we could all use one, I'm sure. And let us know in the chat also if this is going to be your first time watching the Midnight Hour, because you know how much we love it when it's your first time. Beth Waldron says, I think she's his daughter. So, yeah, she definitely looks like Harry Belafonte. All right. Sam is trying to rejoin the broadcast. And, well, we'll see if we can get Robot Sam going here. Here we go.
Hey, get ready for the midnight hour. This is Sandy's jacket, which is really important in the movie.
Who's Sandy?
Sandy is a character who, I don't want to spoil anything, may or may be undead. There may or may not be a romance. Anyway, so this is dedicated to Sandy. We got some cool ingredients in this one. We got pineapple vodka. We got rum. We got orange juice. We got pineapple juice. We got a little bit of the
Coconut cream?
coconut cream. The last appearance for a while of the
Passion
passion
fruits.
fruit. It's 2 weeks old. Just it's at the cusp of being usable. Hopefully it won't kill me. Club soda, maraschino cherry. Maraschino cherry against tradition. Already waiting.
Already in.
Already in. Like, hey, pour some sugar on me. Pour the rest of this drink. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna start. Let's. There was a little extra vodka in that, so that works out. Here we go. Look, let's go. Vodka and rum, friends. They get
How
in the
much of
drink.
each?
There is an ounce of each. 2 ounces of orange juice. 2 ounces of pineapple juice. That's what we call the golden ratio. All right, now, nobody make jokes about this. I know right now everybody's going to be giggling because of what this looks like.
No, but he's giggling at you.
I'm giggling.
Weirdo.
I'm giggling like a lunatic. Oh, it smells like bleach. What's going on?
Don't shake that.
Okay. And then we're going to do an
Stir
ounce.
it up. All right, last.
The last
Dip.
goodbye, buddy. You were
Put a little more in
You
because
were
you didn't
strong.
have a full one.
Yeah. You were a strong friend. All right, there we
Okay.
go. There's passion fruit. And then we're going to do a little bit of clubs. To give it a
That's
little
to taste.
the
So
taste. That's my taste. As my grandmother said, it's just my taste. And then you stir that up nice. Get ready for that midnight hour. We're going to sing some songs. We're going to do some dancing. We're going to leave Sandy's jacket on a graveside.
Hey, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy. Hey, Sandy. All right, let's see what this one tastes like. Oh, that is a delicate bouquet. Pazuzu, this one's a winner.
This one's the one.
This one's the winner. This one's for the kids. All right, let's watch the movie.
Pazuzu. And I had to go off brand for this one too because I didn't have the right ingredients. So this is really just the same old that I mixed up. A little bit of pineapple juice, vodka, Midori, Malibu rum. So cheers. Thanks for joining us on tonight's program. And Sam is still missing in action. Sam, can you hear us? There is a box that says Sam Panico, but it is empty. So, you know what? I think it might be a good time to just get to the movie. This is on YouTube, and I'm trying to get the link. There's so many technical difficulties with tonight's broadcast. You could just go to YouTube and, enter the midnight hour 1985, and there it is. That's where it's streaming from. I will also, once the broadcast is over, I'll add an update on Facebook because my system resources are plummeting with this broadcast. And yes, Mike Justice, it is a hot mess. You're so right. Anyhow, hopefully we will get to come back on the third segment. There might not even be a third segment at this point. Woo. Well, I can come back on my own, and you'll get more and more of this incessant babbling. But hopefully you'll be really spooked out by our second feature, The Midnight Hour, which you can find streaming free on YouTube. Just go watch it there. Come back afterwards, and somebody here will be talking, and hopefully it will be me and Sam, and not just me. In the meantime, cheers. Enjoy the second movie.